Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the NFC Championship game on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the...
So it's third down, ball inside the red zone, and his defense looking to get the stop they need.
Gone! Set! 3-19!
Off play action. Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up.
All right, here we go. 3-19!
To throw on second down. Fields. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
The Giants on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Set! 3-19!
Operating from the gun. Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out. And he
will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Off the play fake. Murray steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for... So here's the situation. The football in the red zone for the offense. Second down and 1. Looking to throw on second down. Murray. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. In for the score. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even...
Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Green 39. Green 39.
To throw on second down. Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This a 33-yard attempt. And Rosas puts this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. So out now come the Cardinals. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Detroit! Detroit!
Off play action. Murray. He's going to fire one deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. Throwing on first down. Murray. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. As he... A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter?
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Off the play fake. Murray. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. In for... On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. go ground game here with the tailback. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Hurry up, here we go.
On 3rd down, Fields. And he's got his man, Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter.
Set. Green, 39.
To throw on 3rd down, Fields. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert?
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone?
Gun, 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 gun. Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge 3rd down stop. This is McCaffrey. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. We drop you into a 4th quarter situation, tie game, hoping for a nice punt return here to set them up on offense. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that doesn't move.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Accelerating, and off he goes. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He'll get it up the middle, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night, and the Cardinals have broken the tie.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. He's back to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
And this is Shepard on the catch. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Johnson, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he comes back with one complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st down, Fields. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you. So let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90! Hurry up, here we go! 319! 319! Now let's go! 319! 319! Now let's go! Blue 90! All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90! Now let's go! Blue 90!
This is it. We are going for gold.
Green 39! Hurry up, here we go! Green 39! Now let's go! 319! 319! Set! Blue 90!
No pressure, but this is it. We are going for gold.
Oh.